right, so finally I have the opportunity to do a thorough review of the Maono PM422 USB condenser microphone. So over the past few months, I've been getting a lot of questions from you, the viewer, such as, is this a good microphone to invest in? How's the build quality of it? How does this microphone compare to other microphone offerings on the market? Well, today I finally have the opportunity to answer some of these questions, and hopefully by the end of this review, you'll have a better idea as to whether or not this is something that is right for your setup. So, as I like doing with most of my videos, I will be doing a sound test. So I will be setting up this microphone set, connecting it to my computer, and you will be able to have a first-person point of view perspective as to how this microphone sounds. I'm going to comment on things such as the overall build quality for the microphone set. Is this something that is going to last you? I would also like to comment on the various accessories that come included with this microphone bundle, as there are quite a few to mention. And then towards the end of the video, I'm simply going to give you my own personal opinion as to whether this is something that you should be investing your hard-earned money into, should you be in the market for a budget USB microphone set. So with that being said, and without further ado, let's get into the thorough review of the Maono PM422 USB condenser microphone. Alright, so let's start off by talking about some of the accessories that comes included in this microphone bundle for the price point. Now, I've gotten the opportunity to test quite a few microphones on this channel, and a lot of them offer just many different types of combinations. So some of them might have a lot of features, some of them might have more accessories than features. So it really depends on what you're looking for when it comes to picking the right microphone for your home setup. So in this microphone bundle, I think it really answers a lot of the sort of needs that you might have, at least in terms of the accessories that it comes with. So first off, let's just start off with the manual. This is the owner's manual right here. It's going to give you some setup instructions, as well as some installation instructions should you have any problems setting up your microphone on your computer. However, I don't foresee you having any issues with that, seeing as this is a plug and play setup. So if just in case you do have any issues, at least the manual is there to help you out in that case. Then here you'll see that there is a nice pop filter that comes with this microphone bundle with a little bit of Maono's branding on the front. This is going to be a very useful tool for you, especially if you're going to be, I don't know, doing any type of singing, or if you want to cancel out any types of plosives or sort of loud sounds that might interfere with the audio. So I'm very happy that Maono has included this accessory within this microphone bundle, as it is going to be very, very useful for you. In addition to that, and also very similar to the pop filter, you also have this sort of foam filter as well, which kind of acts in the same way as the pop filter does here. It kind of helps you to mask out some of those plosives and to control any type of wind sound that might also interfere with the audio. So in the case that you are speaking closely to the microphone, that rush of air might cause some interference, and this kind of helps you to mitigate that. So another additional accessory that Maono has included in this microphone bundle. Going a little bit further into the box, you'll find yet again some more accessories. So here, this is pretty much like a setup mount. It's a shock mount. This serves as a method for you to set up your microphone, and also it helps you to dampen some of the vibrations that might interfere with your microphone audio as well. So if there's any sort of shaking or any type of movement, this sort of springy base will help to absorb some of that movement or vibration. So very nice that they have included this shock mount in this microphone bundle. In addition to that, you will see that there is a nice little C-clamp, which is going to be very useful when it comes to setting up your microphone. So just to give you a quick little pointer as to how to set up your microphone, this does come with a scissor arm stand here. So this is going to help you to have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to the placement of your microphone, which is also very important when it comes to optimizing the sound that you want to get from your microphone. So in this case, you do get this very nice scissor arm stand. It is made out of metal. I would say each arm is approximately maybe 13 inches in length. Okay, so maybe 2 feet total. And the way how you would set up this scissor arm stand using this C-clamp is simply by taking this long black end, slipping it into the opening of the C-clamp that's here, just like so, tightening it up, and then this little screw here can loosen or tighten, and you can just, for example, fasten this onto your desk and then just clamp it, and then you'll have a little bit more control over the placement of your microphone. So if you want the microphone to be placed closer to your mouth, then you'll have the ability to do that using this scissor arm stand. So as you can already tell, there are quite a few useful accessories that come included with this microphone bundle. And I think that for the price point, you are getting quite a bit. And in addition to that, this is a USB plug and play microphone set, so it does come with a USB cable. I believe that this is a USB type A to type B, and it offers plenty of length for you to sort of play around with. So very nice that it does come with this accessory. Now for the centerpiece of the entire microphone bundle, it would have to be the microphone itself. Okay, so here is the Maono AU-PM422. So let me just give you my sort of first-hand impressions. So one of the things I'm noticing right off the bat is that this microphone here has a very good build quality. So it's made out of metal, it has some weight to it, it is cold to the touch as well. And also, not only is the base made out of metal, but it seems as though the cage that protects the sound capsule on the inside is also made out of metal. So right off the bat, my first impressions of this microphone is that the build quality is definitely there. So I do like that point. So now let's talk about some of the features that this USB microphone comes with, as this is also a very important aspect for you, the viewer. So at the very top, well, basically on the front of the microphone, there are 3 separate sections. The very top section, there is essentially a touchpad which allows you to mute or to unmute your microphone. So when you tap it, the light will change color, and then it'll indicate that the microphone is active or the microphone is inactive. So a very nice feature, and it's very useful because if you're in a situation where you're, I don't know, in a Zoom call, or if you're doing something on Twitch and you want to sort of make sure that the audio isn't getting through to the receiver, you have a very quick method to just mute the microphone. You don't have to go into your computer to make any adjustments to the settings there. So very nice that they have added this feature onto the fascia of this USB microphone. And then just below this section, you will see that there is a very nice knob here, and this also provides you with some convenience as well, because it gives you the ability to increase the sensitivity of the microphone. So if you find that the volume is a little bit too low or too high, you can easily adjust that feature simply by adjusting this knob without having the need to go into your computer to make the adjustments there. And then below this knob, you will see that there is a 3.5mm jack, which essentially gives you the ability to connect a set of headphones to your microphone. So simply, you just have to take the 3.5 male portion of your headphones and just connect it to the fascia of the microphone. And in doing this, it is going to give you the ability to monitor the audio as you are recording, which is very important. You want to be able to hear yourself and how you are registering the sound into your computer. So very nice that this feature is here. And in addition to that, you can also use this port just to listen to any content that might be playing on your computer. So very useful. The only thing that I sort of wish that this microphone would have had is a knob to control the level for the output. So In this case, if you feel as though the audio is too low or too high, you would have to go into your computer in order to make the adjustments there. However, putting that aside, I feel as though that this microphone does have quite a few features for you to work with, especially at the price point at which it comes in at. So now let's move on to the, I guess, the most important part of this video. How does this microphone sound? So let's get this microphone set up and let me show you how this microphone performs sound-wise. Alright, so as you saw, setting up this microphone is pretty straightforward. I just had to place my scissor arm stand in place, screw on the shock mount onto the scissor arm stand, screw on the microphone onto the shock mount here, place the pop filter, and then you have your convenient home setup. Now, it is to be noted that as you are hearing me right now, it is not yet through the USB microphone, but rather through the lavalier microphone that I have connected here. I will indicate once I do make the transition over to the USB microphone, and when you are hearing this microphone firsthand and for yourself. But before we get into that, I just wanted to point out something here on Audacity, just visually, just to test out the noise floor for this microphone. So just looking here at the sound meter here that is tracking the sound coming from the microphone, if I were to just stay quiet for a few seconds, you can see whether or not this microphone is picking up any of the ambient noise or any of the background noise. Alright, so just looking at this visually, you can see that the microphone is picking up some sound. This is a condenser microphone in nature, so by design, it is supposed to be picking up sound in front of the microphone versus behind the microphone. However, this is not a sound treated room, and there are some noises coming from the fan of my computer as well as from the lighting, so that could be the source of that noise. It's not going to be perfect. It is not going to reject all of the noise that is within the room, but based on this, I do think that is doing a decent job of canceling out any background noise that might be existent. So now let's move on to the actual sound test. So let's press the record button here so that you can hear firsthand and for yourself how this microphone does perform.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a sound test using the Maono AU-PM422 USB microphone. Right now, the microphone is all set up. I'm currently using the shock mount as well as the pop filter, and this is the overall sound results that you would get with this microphone setup. Personally, from what I can hear firsthand through the headphones, which are connected to the 3.5mm jack, the sound does sound pretty decent, pretty clear, clean. I'm not noticing any sort of hissing or frying noises. So it does sound pretty decent, especially for the price point at which this microphone does come in at. And I do think that it does compare to a lot of the other microphone offerings out there from other brands, popular ones maybe like Fifine, as well as some other budget brands out there. And even Maono, they have a whole selection of different types of microphones. Some that cost a little bit more money, some that cost less, some that offer different types of accessories and features. So there's a lot of budget options out there when it comes to getting a home microphone setup such as this. So this is pretty much the sound test. I hope that you've gotten a very good point of view or perspective as to how this microphone performs overall. So just to summarize everything, we went through the build quality. The build quality I think is excellent. for this microphone. The amount of accessories that comes with this microphone is also very, very good. I don't think that there's anything that you would lack, especially if you're just starting out to do any type of home recording. And overall, for the sound quality, as you can hear for yourself right now, the microphone does sound pretty decent. And I think that is going to be good if you're doing, let's just say, gaming, voice conferencing calls, voiceover work, maybe if you're singing as well. I think that this would be good for those types of applications. So overall, is this something that I would recommend? I would say yes, especially for the price point at which it does come in at. I think that it does compare very, very well to some of the other budget offerings out there. And honestly, I think if you were to pick up this microphone bundle, I don't think that you would have any issues. And I don't feel as though that you would feel as though you're lacking in anything in terms of features as well as accessories. The only thing that I do wish that this microphone did have was a separate knob to control the volume output for the headphones. But in any case, this is something that you can still control through the software that is on your computer. So not to worry there. So hopefully that you found this video to be very useful and helpful. And as per the usual, if you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy the content and you found it helpful, please don't hesitate to hit the like as well as the subscribe button if you do want to watch more content such as this. And if you have any comments or questions, anything maybe that I missed out on that you would like to have answered, then don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, as I do enjoy hearing from you, the viewer. So with all of this being said, I just want to say thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you at the next video. So until then, take care for now.